All right, time for another Josh cast. So I just went to 7-Eleven and I got Oreos and bleach. And I genuinely don't know which one is worse for my body. It could be a dead heat. I got the bleach because I think it has taken a world-ending virus for me to consider cleaning my apartment. I still have not cleaned it, but I'm leaning towards maybe cleaning it. I'm beginning to take active steps. I'm thinking about it. I'm planning it. I'm mentally saying I should and could clean. So I feel like any month now, I'm going to take that leap and actually clean the apartment. And I will use bleach to do that. Then my next question is, well, if it can kill the corona... So I Googled, can bleach kill the coronavirus? And there already I'm losing. Because based on what I am seeing, if I am asking Google what the answer is, then I'm lost. Because I don't trust any news source anymore. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust the government. Who's like, you don't need masks. 2 days later, masks, we recommend masks. And I feel like next week it's going to be, oh God, you don't have a mask? What's wrong with you? Are you nuts? How do you not have a mask? That's what we've been saying the whole time. Because we're the government. So, okay, we've got the Centers for Disease Control gentleman saying that this is going to be like Pearl Harbor or 9/11. That's how he would rate it. Like Pearl Harbor or 9/11. That's how he's describing it. Which is grim. And yes, it is horrible. It is horrible. But I don't know if you can compare it to Pearl Harbor. They're both horrible things. But it's very odd. You know, this is something that's attacking everyone everywhere. So I don't think there was anybody who was stationed on one of the ships at Pearl Harbor who managed to ride it out eating Oreos and watching TV. So I think they're both bad. I would not compare them. That's my complaint there. There wasn't anyone who was bombed who was like, no, as long as we just stayed home, we were fine. No, it was kind of like a staycation for us. That's fine. I don't know. It bombed the boats next to us, but for us it was like a cruise. By the way, cruises, is that still going to be a thing after this? Is it still called the cruise ship industry? It might be called cruise ship history at this point. I never wanted to take a cruise before this. I don't understand the appeal of cruises. I've talked about this before, I think on this podcast. Hey, do you want to get a bunch of human beings on something that might sink? Probably won't, but it might. Or in this case, do you want to get a bunch of human beings together in a small space where it's much easier for disease to spread? Would you like to do that? Would you like a petri dish with a buffet? That's the $64,000 question right there. So we've got them saying that. They're saying now Biden is saying the Democratic convention should be virtual. It should be online. Maybe it should be on Twitch. Maybe this is how we... You know what? Why don't we do this? This might be... I think that whoever is running for president, they should have to play The Sims, and we can all watch. let's see them deal with a simulated world and see how that goes. And then based on that, whoever has the highest score, that's who's president. That's my vote right there. That might make a lot more sense than our current situation. I've been trying to understand TikTok. I've been on TikTok. I've been watching TikTok. I didn't think I could watch TikTok for more than an hour. And then I watched TikTok for more than an hour. And now as much as I hated myself before, I can't be in the same room with myself. But you know what? I'm kidding. TikTok is fine. It's, me making fun of TikTok is what pisses me off about me making fun of TikTok? How unoriginal it is. Because it's variations on a theme. Older generation looking at what the younger generation is doing and going, well, that's ridiculous. No, it isn't. It's the same thing. TikTok is Vine, is Facebook, is MySpace, is America Online, Chat, is going to the mall, is going to the spring dance, is going to the pagan ritual. It's the same thing. It's just a group of people relating in a new way, but it's the same thing. So it's fine. TikTok is fine. Stop complaining about it, Josh. Okay, I'll stop complaining. No one knows when this is going to end. That's the other thing. No one knows when. Although it does seem like there's going to come a point where a decision has to be made as to whether or not we reopen everything and take a risk, or we keep everything closed and the economy falls apart. Or maybe we find some balance in between those two things. I've discussed this with my parents, and their vote is... Actually, my dad's hysterical. My dad, it seems like where he's drawing the line is having to wear the mask. He's like, I don't want to wear a mask outside. No, we're done. That's what did it for him. Everything else, he could swing. But you wear a mask? Nope, we're reopened. Screw it. I'm like, Dad, what if it kills you? Then it kills me. I'd rather be dead than wear a mask. I'd rather be dead than look like an idiot. That's his view. I said, well, what if it kills me? And then he said, I'll be sad. He's my new hero. But, is today Sunday? I don't know. I don't know or care. I don't know what to make of this. If I were in charge, what would I do? That's a tough question. It really seems to be a no-win situation here. Either the economy tanks or people die. That's tough. That decision's bigger than me. It's bigger than us. That decision is way bigger than me, my friends. What would I do? Well, maybe we just have to, if we keep everyone at home, what we have to do is just find a way to put people to work. And maybe the way to do it, maybe I already have the answer. Maybe what we need to do is we just need to move our entire lives onto the internet. So servers can still be servers. They will be working as servers in Sims. They will be serving digital food to digital people. And then they will go on digital auditions and get cast in digital movies. And everyone will stay at home. That could be where we go with that. So that would be one solution. What's another solution? The thought of just, all right, everyone goes back to work, the virus goes nuts, and it kills whoever it kills. I don't think we're going to do that because the people who are in power are the prime targets for this virus. I think if younger people and minorities were the target of this virus, I don't think we would have even gone on this break. I think the rich white men would have gone, oh, great. I'm sorry, what virus? What? Blah, 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 blah. I don't see a virus. That's the only way to get change, I guess, is to threaten rich white people. I'm seeing these kids and they're riding on these very complex looking bikes. And one of the kids is wearing like bike racing, like unitard thing. It can't be more than 7 or 8 years old. It's too much. That's too much. I had a helmet. I had a bike. That was it. And then I wore jeans and a t-shirt. I did not go and get a biking thing that was like some kind of Under Armour Tour de France thing. I didn't need that. We're just going to bike around the park, Utah Park. That's where I used to bike around the park in Aurora, Utah Park. I don't know why they called it Utah Park. We're in Colorado. Named after another state. Now that I think of it, that's a weird thing to name the park Utah Park in Colorado. There's nothing wrong with naming it Utah Park. It's just, hi, welcome to the Cleveland Park. Hi. You know, we're not in Cleveland. I know. We're really big fans of Cleveland. And we got this park and we just wanted to name it after Cleveland. Cleveland Park. Is there anything about it that is at all connected with Cleveland? Not at all. It's a nice park. And we like Cleveland. So we put the two together. Cleveland Park. All right. That's fair. I guess. I don't know if it's fair, but if it works for you, it works. What else are they saying? They're saying that the social distance is working. Knock on wood, so far, California, they're saying we're still going to peak in late April or May. That's when we're going to peak. First they said mid-April, now they said late April, now they said maybe May. So it's slower, but I guess it's still happening. It's still spreading. How can it still be spreading if everyone's staying at home? That means not everyone is staying at home, or it's spreading in the homes. That could be what's going on. So whole families are getting it, I guess. Or there's still enough movement that even though we're slowing it, it's still spreading. Because it's basically can be caught like the common cold. Then I saw another thing that said, oh, maybe the coronavirus has been here for years already. Oh, I don't know. Nobody knows. Then I was reading this other article that was talking about how there were some depressed people who were actually feeling better during this time, and they're trying to explain why. I can tell you right now. Welcome to my world, everybody. I've made some huge realizations. I'm depressed no matter what the circumstances. I will find a way to not be happy or not be satisfied. I should use this as an opportunity to really learn a life lesson here and make myself a better person and get to the point where I achieve equanimity. But all I really want to do is nap. Depressed people are feeling happy. Yeah! Because now all the rest of you know what it's like. Hey, you with your chipper morning jogging routines and your can-do attitude. Well, now you can't do anything. You are powerless. Welcome. Table for depression. There's plenty of room. Hopelessness is on the menu, with a side of tears. Of course, we'll have to take that to go because we can't have sit-down service. Ba-da-ba-ba! I think that's good enough for today.